And we welcome you back in again. Having internet issues this evening. This is our, I think, about 5th try. Hopefully this one will take, as we're still in the top half of the first. Is a nice backhand there by J.J. Fontana on a breaking pitch well outside for ball one. One down, runner at first for the Islanders. Good fastball, clips the outside corner. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. And all of the Islanders games have been league games. Of their 16, the Batcats have 3 non-league games. As Clements misses low. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. The Batcats 10-7 overall, 9-5 in the Jayhawk. And that's got the strike call. It was a delay call. It was right around the lower part of the strike zone with the fastball. And now it's 2-2. And the Batcats start the night right now in 3rd place in the Jayhawk. Oh, and a nice breaking pitch, swing and a miss. And Plummer down on strikes for out number 2. It'll bring up the right fielder, Corey Reese. Reese has 29 at-bats, 5 of 29 on the summer, has driven in 6. This one bounces, runner going to try to take second, low throw, and sliding in safely is Owen Schmidt. And the count 1-0. A lot of local players dotting this Kingman roster. Reese from Alebo, Kansas. He's playing at Pratt. There was a nice off-speed. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carter Helm, the catcher, would be next. There are 2 away. Runner at second. And 1-1 inside for ball 2. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, the Monarchs set atop the conference at 12-3, then Derby at 11-6. Outside corner called strike 2. It's 2-2. You got the Batcats at 9-5, Hayesville 10-8, and the Cannons 9-7. So it is a jam-packed. Only other game in the league tonight, the Monarchs at the Rebels. The 2-2 fouled right off the end of the bat. Getting some crazy finishes last night. These Islanders at home beat the Cannons 8-4. Monarchs in a back and forth game beat the Rebels last night 13-8. And fastball got it by him. The swing and a miss. That will retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 left. This will head on to the home half of the first. No score. As you're watching Great Bend Batcat Baseball. And while we get the opportunity, we'll give you a little bit of our chat with head coach Roger Ward here in the half innings, get you caught up on everything coming into this contest. Well, welcome into our pregame chat with head coach Roger Ward. Coach, a nice 7-inning big win last night against the A's. Got a lot of players into the lineup.
saved a lot of pitching, and you come back tonight, second game against the Islanders after winning 8-1. This, of course, is a makeup game, but still important game as you get ready to start the second half of the season.
Yeah, real important, especially considering some of the upsets in the league last night. Some really odd scores, I guess you could say, but that's why you show up and play the games. We got to get this one tonight to keep the pace again. I know I say that every night, but we do, because any loss could be the one that comes back to haunt you in late July.
Yeah, Luke Nohenink was our player of the game last night, and he already filled us in last night. And he said, we feel pretty good because Tyler Clements is going tonight, who's been really good, especially in his last couple of starts.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler just gets the ball and he competes. I mean, so he's going to do the same thing tonight. I mean, here it is, hit it or not. They're going to hit it, usually at our guys, though. So hopefully we have one of those nights where a lot of the contact is at our players, and we need to hit again like we did last night. That was pretty good.
Yeah, a couple of changes in the lineup. Logan Rankin back in the lineup tonight. Infield moves around a little bit, but pretty much what we've been seeing.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a set rotation, but I feel like we've done a pretty good job of getting guys in and out, and also getting the rest, especially the catchers, maybe DH in a game out of the 2 or 4 that they play in a week. And so, but you got to keep guys interested and engaged, and I don't see a drop-off in the lineup, so hopefully they go out and have good at-bats, and we do the same thing as we did last night.
And we'll get the rest of that chat in a little bit as the Victory Barbershop starting lineups. Peanut Brazel steps in and takes low and away for ball 1. He'll be in left field. Kyle Walker at short, bat second, and batting third is Deacon Pomeroy. He's at third base. And in the dirt, ball 2 from Owen Schmidt, who has thrown 12 innings this summer, has given up 10 runs on 11 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 10 walks. And Brazel takes high 3-0. I was just thinking that strikeout to walk. Be very patient here early in the game, and just like that, Brazel. There's the 3-0 count. And we'll take outside ball 4. He hit his third homer of the season last night, a solo shot in the first. And the Great Bend Recreation Commission leadoff walk for Brazel. So good start for the Batcats. Will bring up Kyle Walker. Walker has driven in 9. He's got 2 triples and 4 doubles on the summer. 14 out of 45 is Kyle. Time fastball finds the strike zone for Owen Schmidt. Schmidt from Pratt Community College and out of Pratt as he brings in a breaking pitch, fouled off by Kyle Walker. It's 0-2. Oh, Brazel got a fantastic jump on a sweeping breaking pitch. Slow curve taken high for Walker. So Brazel steals second in the scoring position. No score. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. On a very calm, muggy evening. Temperature right around 90. Breaking pitch. Good job by Carter Helm. Keeps it in front of him and makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Batting cleanup tonight is Elias Leone. He's at the DH spot. And batting 5th is the first baseman, Andrew Yee. And the catcher, J.J. Fontana, bats 6th. And finally stepping off was Owen Schmidt. He's going to bring his catcher, Carter Helm, out. Batting 7th tonight, second baseman, Joey Marker. Logan Rinkin will bat 8th and play right field. And Carson Umphris, the center fielder, he will bat 9th. So we'll see we can get together now on the signals. Schmidt and Helm, it counts 2-2. One is inside for ball 3. Schmidt ready, payoff, Brazel moving, and it's fouled out of play. So count stays full on Kyle Walker. Deacon Pomeroy coming to the plate next. And there was quite a bit of wind earlier today, but the flag out in left field is just barely moving. There's a chopper to the second baseman. Oh, nice scoop by Plummer. He'll make the play at first. It does get Brazel to third. And there's one down for the third baseman, Deacon Pomeroy. We've gotten used to seeing him on the right side, either at first or in right. He's at third tonight. 43 at-bats. He's 15 of 43, a couple of doubles, a triple, 2 homers. He's knocked in 17. A slow roller. That'll get the scoring started. As Wall throws to first. It's 1-0 Batcats. We'll give Pomeroy the RBI. And for the runs scored, that is Colwell Banker.
Number 16, Elias.
So there's 2 down with Elias Leon stepping in again. We don't get to see him bat right-handed very often. He's got a couple of homers, 6 doubles. He's driven in 15, and he chops one foul for strike 1. Leon, 17 hits and 55 at-bats. 8 of his 17 hits have been extra bases. And curveball down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, you manufactured a run so far. You got the walk, the stolen base, ground out, moved Brazel to third, and a ground out got him in. And that'll be a base hit straight up the middle. Leon, the first hit for the Batcats aboard with 2 away for Andrew Yee, the first baseman.
1 on for the one batter. Number 11.
He 5 hits and 38 at-bats. Double, 5 runs knocked in. He's a young man out of Yuma, Arizona. One of several at Cochise College. He takes high ball 1.
Does he pitch in school?
And the 1-0. Breaking pitch foul back and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. J.J. Fontana in the on-deck circle. And this is the second of 4 games in a row. Batcats at the Rebels tomorrow night. Host the Rebels here on Saturday. Breaking pitch misses low. It's 2-1. And Leon got a good jump and outside and on the exchange, the ball flies out of the hand of Carter Helm. So Leon with the stolen base. He's in scoring position. He has a 3-1 count. Leon moving and try to steal third and will. As that was taken for ball 4 by Andrew Yee. That's the second walk of the inning for Owen Schmidt. And runners at the corners for the catcher, J.J. Fontana. A couple of doubles. He's knocked in 5 on the summer, 4 for 22. We'll take outside, ball 1 again, Fontana from Fort Collins, Colorado, going to Colorado State Pueblo. And that's got a piece of him. That's going to load the bases. A little self-imposed jam here for Owen Schmidt. A couple of walks and a hit batsman in the inning. And can Joey Marker make him pay?
Joey Marker!
4 for 25 on the summer. A couple of hits last night. Marker has driven in 4. And Schmidt will go back to the windup with the bases full. And miss outside, ball 1. And they're going to go out and visit with Owen Schmidt. As you can hear the music. Jaws just celebrating its 50th anniversary. My wife and I actually sat down and watched it on Sunday evening. She had never seen it. You know, pretty good animatronics for 1975 with the shark and everything. It was pretty realistic, especially for its time. Home plate umpire going to break things up. Our umpires tonight are Corey Burkhart and Todd Kaufman. So after the conference, it's the 7th batter of the inning. Ooh, and the very liberal outside corner, strike 1. And that one, that moved in. That was strike 2. And the count 1 and 2. And that one almost hit him in the foot on a breaking pitch. It's a big batter for Owen Schmidt. If he could face 7 and allow just the 1 run. And that's what that outside strike call does. He chased one off the plate for strike 3. And that will retire the side. A run will score on a 1 hit. The bases left loaded. The Batcats take a 1-0 lead to the 2nd. You're watching Great Bend Batcat Baseball. Top of the second inning. It's 1-0 Great Bend. Carter Helm, the catcher, is going to lead off for the Islanders. Helm 14 for 46. He's got a double, a home run. He's driven in 8. And a chopper. Nice high hop for Kyle Walker. Good throw to first for out number 1. That'll bring up the first baseman, Mac Bowie. Bowie has 8 hits and 35 at-bats. He's homered once and has driven in 6. And fastball up and away, ball 1. So following Bowie will be Karsten Wall. And outside for ball 2, it's 2-0. And a high sky ball left side of the infield. Kyle Walker camps out underneath it now and just makes the catch. That was hit a mile high. And there's 2 down for Karsten Wall, the third baseman. Three for 12 on the summer is Wall. A couple of doubles. Nice hard slider. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Clemens had a couple of strikeouts in the first. Sharp grounder to third. Pomeroy to first. And it is a very quick 1-2-3 inning in the field for the Batcats. So heading to the bottom of the second, it remains 1-0 Great Bend. You're watching a Great Bend Batcat baseball. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Great Bend. Your 8-9 and 1 hitters coming up. Logan Rinkin, Carson Umphris, and Peanut Brazel will set your Kingman defense. Hopefully we'll be able to do that this inning as well. Right fielder Logan Rinkin playing his 8th game this summer. 3 for 15. All of his hits have been singles. And that one misses just inside ball 1. And inside, 2 balls, no strikes. And a little chopper, middle of the infield. And the shortstop Beavers will make the play for out number 1. Bringing to the plate the center fielder Carson Umphris.
Number 22, Carson Umphris.
7 for 37 this summer. A homer and 1 run batted in. And that fastball outside, ball 1. Now out of play, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a Jim Lowe glass foul ball. And missing down and away is Owen Schmidt, 2 balls, 1 strike. And Schmidt walked 2, hit 1, struck out 1 in the first. It allowed just the 1 run. It's the 2-1 foul back. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 kind of jammed him and able to fight it off. As Humphreys, it stays 2-2. And 2-2 swing and a miss. They'll have to throw down the first to record the strikeout. And there's 2 away on the second strikeout from Owen Schmidt. Back to the top, the Peanut Brazel. Led off the game, took 4 straight out of the strike zone, stole a base, and scored in the first. And up ball 1. And that'll catch the outside corner. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. That cat's in there. Black jerseys tonight. Powder blue last night. Brazel takes high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Islanders in those powder blue. There's a little soft liner and right at Plummer. He's got it. And the Bat Cats will go in order here in the second. 1-0 Great Bend as we head to the third with Great Bend Bat Cat baseball. Top of the third inning, 1-0 Great Bend. Landon Parks, Caden Beavers, Caden Oviatt will be coming up for Kingman. Parks on the summer, 5 for 29, a couple of doubles. He's knocked in 1. This Parks from Hutchie's going to McPherson College. First pitch fouled out of play, right side for strike 1. One strike pitch. Little chopper to the Bat Cat dugout. And that's 0-2. A slow roller to third. Pomeroy fires to first for out number 2. Or excuse me. Ahead of myself, out number 1. We'll bring up Caden Beavers, the shortstop. Beavers got a couple of doubles. 8 for 36. Takes a slider high for ball 1. Beavers at Hutchison Community College. As he sprays one over towards the Kingman on deck circle. Oviatt able to stay out of the way. Counts 1-1. This one is pulled. It'll go foul down the left field line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And also thank you to Advanced Therapy and Sports Medicine. They are the official sports medicine provider for the Batcats. Now the 1-2. Got him with the breaking pitch. Third strikeout for Tyler Clements. And the second out of the top of the third and back to the top to Hayden Oviatt. Oviatt a grounder to first, starting off the ball game. And a swing and a miss on a nasty slider, strike 1. Oviatt currently a Barton Cougar. He's from Wamego, Kansas. And a sharp grounder is just foul of first. And we'll go as strike number 2. And Clements ready, the 2-strike pitch. Pop up, shallow right field. Rankin calls for it, makes the catch. And for the second straight inning, Clements will set down the Islanders in order, and we'll head to the bottom of the third. Batcats 1, Islanders nothing. You're watching a Great Bend Batcat baseball. Bottom of the third inning. 1-0 Batcats. Kyle Walker, Deacon Pomeroy, Elias Leone will be coming to the plate for the Batcats. So we'll set your Kingman defense. Helm is behind the plate. Wall at third. Beavers at short. Plummer at second. Bowie at first. Parks is in left. Oviatt in center. Reese in right.
Number 2, Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, a ground out to second. His first at bat back in the first inning. Ground ball towards second and a sliding stop. It's knocked down and recovering in time is Plummer. And Walker, 2 at-bats. He's grounded out to Plummer twice. And that'll bring to the plate Deacon Pomeroy.
The third baseman, number 24.
Pomeroy and
Pomeroy.
an RBI ground out in the first inning, scoring Brazel. He'll take well outside, ball 1. Just one other game we mentioned in the Jayhawk tonight. And it'll be strike 1 with a fastball. The Rebels won, the Monarchs nothing. Game in Newton in the bottom of the second. Schmidt misses low, trickles right through Helm's legs to the backstop. And the 2-1 also misses low. Elias Leon will bat next for the Backcats. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Right over, just off the outer part of the plate. And the payoff pitch. Sweeping curve for strike 3. Pomeroy down looking for out number 2. And bring up Elias Leon, the DH. He's got the lone hit so far for the Backcats. That was a single, stole a couple of bases back in the first. And was one of 3 runners stranded in the first. And he's out in front of the slow curve for strike 1. Found out a play right side for strike 2. And it's 0-2, bases empty, 2 away, bottom of the third. Foul right off the end of the bat, waited on that slow curve. Leon reaches, it would then be Andrew Yee. And a swing and a miss again on the breaking pitch. And just like the Islanders, the Backcats in the last 2 innings have gone in order. So it remains 1-0 Backcats as we head to the 4th. Al Burns Memorial Field in Great Bend. You're watching Great Bend Backcat Baseball. We're in the top of the 4th inning, turning into a pitcher's duel. 1-0 Backcats. Owen Schmidt, Garen Plummer, Corey Reese coming up for the Kingman Islanders. So pitcher versus a pitcher. Fastball misses low for ball 1. And outside for ball 2. It's 2-0. Again, the one hit came back in the first. That'll clip the outside corner. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Elias Leon as the lone hit for either team through 3 innings. And the 2-1 is chopped foul off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this game is supposed to have been played on Monday. And rained out as the grounder is at fair. It is. He takes it himself. Right over the bag, skirting the line down the first baseline. There's one away for Garen Plummer, the second baseman. He went down on strikes back in the first. Plummer currently a Tabor College Blue Jay. I think it hit his bat off of the chop. And it's a 1 strike count. And the slider outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll be the first hit for the Islanders. Base hit in the left center field. Islanders with their second base runner of the ball game, and it'll bring up Corey Reese, the right fielder. Reese in his first at bat also went down on strikes. JJ Fontana behind the plate tonight for the Batcats. There's a fastball on strike 1. Pomeroy at third, Walker at short, Marker at second. Andrew Yee is at first. One strike pitch misses low. It's 1-1. And in the outfield, Brazel in left tonight. Humphreys in center, Rankin in right. There's a soft fly ball, left center field, long run, and Brazel, nice catch. Retreating quickly back to first. It's Garen Plummer. There's 2 away. Now we'll bring to the plate Carter Helm. He led off the second inning and grounded out to Kyle Walker. Helm, one of the Kingman High products on this Islander team. Pitch in there right on the inner part of the plate. Strike 1. Fastball right on the outside corner. It's 0-2. And threw him the slider and got a piece of it to foul it out of play. Also on the roster, but not in the lineup tonight, Nolan Friend. He had a great spring at Cloud County Community College. Fastball called strike 3. And Clements records his 4th strikeout. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. For the Islanders, we head to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Batcats. You're watching Great Bend Batcat Baseball. Bottom of the 4th inning. Andrew Yee, J.J. Fontana, Joey Marker coming up for the Batcats. Trying to get something going against Owen Schmidt, who had a rocky first inning, has really settled in and has retired the last 7 batters he's faced. And he takes a little high ball 1. He drew a base on balls in the first inning. And a swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now out of the dugout comes the head coach Toby Muntz for the Islanders. Chat with the home plate umpire. And really no idea what this might be about. Huh. I am really at a loss as to what that conversation was about. I thought it would have been that maybe that first one that was a close call, the ball, but and he fouls out of play the 1-1. Jim Low Glass sponsoring all those foul balls. Little chopper on that slow curve. It stays 1-2. And Fontana then a marker. And the 1-2 way outside with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And 14 runs on 13 hits last night against the A's. And he wanted to try that slow curve and really lost it this time. And the count goes full. And don't be surprised if you throw it right here. He fastball tails outside ball 4. And he, with a leadoff walk, he's walked in both his at-bats. And sponsored by Great Bend Recreation Commission. Now J.J. Fontana, he got hit by a pitch first go around. He showed bunt and takes high ball 1. A wall at third, creeping in on the grass. And he pulls the bat back, pops it up, and this looks like there may be room in the third baseman. Wall makes the catch right in front of the back cat dugout. So a foul out for Fontana. He's out number 1.
Number 13, Joey Marker.
Bringing Joey Marker to the plate. He struck out ending the first inning. And a check swing. It'll be high ball 1. And he got a great jump. Marker. Slow roller left side in the hole at short. Long a throw, and it's a bad throw. And on his way to third is Andrew Yee. So Marker aboard on the air.
Back cats on the corners for the right fielder. Number 15, Logan Rankin.
So runners at the corners for Logan Rankin. He grounded out to shortstop, leading off the second. And got jammed. A little pop-up behind third is caught by the shortstop Beavers. And it's a big out number 2. You're hoping at least maybe a sacrifice fly.
Number 22, Carson Humphreys.
Well, if you had any wind at all, like we've had the last couple of nights, that would have been a little bit more of an issue as Humphreys takes outside ball 1. He struck out in his first plate appearance in the second inning. He hits one well to center, and it's going to get to the fence. 1 run is in. They're going to wave second runner, and it's an off-target throw to the plate. It's 3-0 Backcats. Humphreys with the 2-run double. So Colwell Banker with the run scored. And Office Products Incorporated with the extra base hit.
That brings up the left fielder. Number 7, Peanut Brazzle.
So back to the top of the lineup, and Peanut Brazzle. He is 0 for 1, walked and scored in the first, had a little soft line out to second base in the second. And low and through the legs of Carter Helm. Humphreys will take third on the pass ball. Now they're 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And swings over top of a off-speed pitch. And this Brazzle, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Again, wanted to try that slow curve the last couple of tries. Schmidt has really lost it way outside. Our 2 down. And now a pass ball. Humphreys going to try to score and will. It's 4-0. Batcats. Brought to you by Coldwell Banker. And Peanut Brazzle will have a full count pitch coming. And fastball, swing and a miss. That will retire the side. Batcats will score 3. They get it on 1 hit, 1 error, nobody left. So as we head to the 4th, it's now Great Bend 4, Kingman nothing. You're watching Great Bend Batcat baseball. Top of the 5th inning, 4-0 Great Bend. It'll be Mac Bowie, Karsten Wall, and Landon Parks. So far, Tyler Clements has allowed no runs on 1 hit. He's got 4 strikeouts, has walked only 1. And a little chopper is foul of 3rd. Bowie is first time around. He is a rainmaker sky ball to the shortstop, Kyle Walker. Bowie at Prairie View A&M. He is from Houston, Texas. So he'll take a fastball high, 1 ball, 1 strike. And another fastball high and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. Memory serves me right, one of the Dodge City A's also came from Prairie View A&M. Breaking pitch low and to the backstop. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There you go, Ty.
This is hit high and well to left. If it stays straight enough, it's going to be a home run, and is. Or Mac Bowie off the bat. I thought it'd be foul. It straightened out and was easily fair of the left field foul pole. That makes it a 4-1 ball game. That's a nice power show there by Bowie going the other way with the home run. Now to bring up Karsten Wall, the 3rd baseman. He ended the 2nd inning by bouncing out to the 3rd baseman, Deacon Pomeroy. It's a breaking pitch. I think that actually got a piece of Fontana. One strike pitch busted him in and missed. It's 1-1. We'll get you a score update here in a moment. There's a little fist job fly ball, and who ended up catching that? Marker cut right in front of Walker, and somehow it ended up in Kyle Walker's mitt. I guess you got the out. It left your conversation and your communication a little bit to be desired there, but you got the job done. And there's one away for Landon Parks. Parks takes high for ball 1. Parks' first time around. Also a ground out to a third. Breaking pitch misses down. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball below the knees. It's 3-0 to Parks. Bottom of the third, and Newton 3, the Monarchs 2. As the 3-0 splits the plate. Caden Beavers will bat next for the Islanders. There's another base hit into right field. Third hit of the game, second of the inning for the Islanders. And brings to the plate Caden Beavers. He struck out in his first at-bat back in the third inning. Again, here in the half inning, we'll have your trivia question. And off-speed bounces in front of the plate. So the top of the lineup, Hayden Oviatt moves to the on-deck circle. Didn't get the nod there. Great pitch. It looked like it was over the plate, a little above the knees. And runner moving on a 2-0 breaking pitch. And Walker on the one hopper tried to grab it and get the tag down, just couldn't secure it. So you got the stolen base for Parks and a 3-0 count on Caden Beavers. One down. Runner at second, 4-1. It's the 3-0 in there for strike one. In a Bowie solo shot to start the inning, gets the Islanders on the board. Grounder right up the middle into center field. That's going to make it a 4-2 game. Give Beavers the RBI single. And what you're seeing here is Clements, to every batter in the inning, has gotten behind in the count. And he's having to put pitches more over the plate. Hasn't gotten some of the borderline calls, and Kingman has got 3 hits and 2 runs in the inning. So it's 4-2. Again, the Batcats at the Rebels tomorrow night, and they are here on Saturday night. Again, make this change. It is a 6 o'clock start on Saturday, not our usual 7. Club One Fitness Night, and there will be $1 hot dogs all night long. So Hayden Oviatt steps in. He is grounded out to first and flown out to right. And fastball, strike one called. And strike. Slider misses low. It's 1-1. So the Islanders right now have out hit the Batcats 4-2. Turn that around on your score. It's 4-2. Great Bend. Outside, ball 2, and Clements frustrated. So just one down, top of the 5th. Clements with the 2-1, and that also misses low. So 4 batters faced. This is the fifth batter. 4 batters now have gone to a 3-1 count. All have now reached base. First 3 got hits, and now a base on balls. That's in some trouble here in the 5th. Brings up Owen Schmidt. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out to first. Fastball in there for strike 1. Couple of checks a second. And off-speed pitch. And Schmidt out in front of it. It's 0-2. Garen Plummer. He will bat next. He got the first hit of the game for Kingman in the 4th inning. Grounder in the hole and into left field. It's going to make it a 4-3 game, and the tying run moves to 3rd on the play. Give Schmidt the RBI single, the 4th hit of the inning. But still just the 1 out. So you have a 3-run 4th inning. The Batcats increased the lead to 4-0, and it's now been trimmed down to 4-3. And if that's fair, it's going to be a tie game. It will hook foul. Plummer was sitting on the fastball, got it, and got out in front of it. One strike breaking pitch, hitting the air, a little off the end of the bat. Brazel makes the catch, comes up throwing, and offline throw. Game is tied. A sac fly RBI for Garen Plummer. That scores Oviatt from 3rd. And a new ball game, a 4-4 tie here in the top of the 5th. Now your 8th batter of the inning will be Corey Reese. Reese has struck out and flown out to left. Runner moving on the first pitch. Fontana, again, the 1-hopper goes into center field. And that will get the runner to 3rd. Schmidt representing the go-ahead run. So you got the stolen base and an error. It's popped up and it'll get out of play left side. And it's 0-2 on Corey Reese. He reaches, it would then be Carter Helm. Count. Grounder to Walker. Over to first. That will end the inning, but the Islanders will get things tied up. They get 4 runs on 4 hits, an error, and they'll strand 1. So it is a trivia time. My cell phone number to text the answer and your name to 620-897-7060. The Islanders are in their 4th year of existence, but where did the team originate? And what was the team name prior to moving to Kingman? and starting play in 2022.
That is a two-part question. We'll need both parts in order to find a winner. The Kingman
So again,
Islanders
the
are
Islanders in their fourth season of existence, where did they originate?
Where does the team originate?
And what was the team name prior to moving to Kingman and starting play in 2022? And text me that answer. We'll give you a big shout out here on the air as we're going to have a Eagle Radio call to the bullpen. And I think that is Karsten Wall. He was at third. And he'll come to the mound. So Schmidt goes 4 innings. So there has got to be some other fielding changes as well.
And I knew last night, and I was sitting right there, and I didn't hear the question. Oh, man.
We got a streak going now.
Well, no, because those are the only two I think I've known in 5 years.
Oh, let's just look and see. So Wall was at third. And he comes to the mound.
Eagle Radio plays all the hits on their radio stations, and we're looking for even more hits with this Eagle Radio call to the bullpen. Now pitching for the Islanders is number 20, Karsten Wall.
And looking through the pitching stats, I do not see Wall showing up at all. So it could be his first trip to the mound this summer.
Leading off for the Batcats will be the shortstop, number 2.
So again,
Kyle Walker.
I don't know if it was a straight up switch or not. It may. I think there was several changes in the lineup, fielding wise. First pitch, fastball low to Kyle Walker, and has a pair of ground outs to the second baseman. And a low one inside both. It's 2-0. It's Walker, Pomeroy, and Leone. And a grounder to Bowie at first. He'll take it himself for out number 1. And he'll bring him to the plate. Deacon Pomeroy had an RBI ground out in the first. Went down looking in the third. That fastball is called strike 1. And then came in with a breaking pitch for strike 2. It's 0-2. And fastball, swing and a miss for strike 3. And there's a 2 down for Elias Leone. Singled in the first, struck out in the third. Now he'll turn around and bat lefty. First couple of at-bats were righty. And Bowie knocks it down and flips to wall covering. And it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Batcats as we'll head to the 6th. We're all knotted up at 4 runs apiece. You're watching Great Bend Batcat Baseball. Have our Eagle radio call to the bullpen for the Batcats. As Tyler Stuhlsatz comes on. Tyler's thrown a 10 2/3 this summer. He's given up 3 runs on 10 hits. He struck out 7. He has walked 2. We have a 4-4 tie. So your starters numbers: Schmidt went 4, gave up 4 runs on 2 hits. He hit 1, walked 3, struck out 5. Clements goes 5, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. He struck out 4. He walked 2. It's Carter Helm, Mac Bowie, and Karsten Wall coming up for Kingman. Helm has bounced to short and struck out. And first pitch from Stuhlsatz downstairs for ball 1. This one is hit well to left field. It is hooking and will go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stuhlsatz, he's going to throw you a lot of curveballs, off-speed pitches. Almost waiting on the curve. That one stays high. It's 2-1. They're in the bottom 4 then Newton. Newton leading Hutch 3-2. And that one fouled right over into the third base dugout. Rebels are up next for the Batcats at Newton Friday here at 6 on Saturday. And off speed in the dirt, count full on Carter Helm. Stuhlsatz ready with the payoff. And inside ball 4. And the potential go-ahead run aboard to start the inning for the Islanders. And brings up Mac Bowie. He popped out the short in the second and hit a solo homer to left to get the big 5th inning started for the Islanders, where they got all 4 back they'd given up. Swing and a miss. That was a little bit harder of the breaking pitches that you see from Stuhlsatz. That one stayed above the belt. And Das Time went down and away with got the swing and the miss. It's 0-2. Decent lead at first. And a high fly ball into left center field. And there is Carson Umphris for out number 1. It'll bring to the plate Karsten Wall. He's grounded to third and popped out to short. And all 4 runs came for the Islanders in the 5th. Batcats got 1 in the first, 3 in the 4th. And a fly ball right at Logan Rankin in right field. Makes the catch out number 2. And I'll bring up Landon Parks. He's 1 for 2. Grounded to third in the 3rd inning. Singled, stole a base, scored a run in the 5th. And right in on the fist, fouled off, strike 1. And just a light wind blowing out to left this evening. Upper 80s, very humid. And the slow curve, March just couldn't wait long enough. It's 0-2. Two down, Hillman first. Breaking pitch in the dirt. One, two. Fly ball to Umphris. Makes the catch. So after the leadoff walk, 3 flyouts induced by Tyler Stuhlsatz. No runs, no hits, 1 left. 4-4 tie as we head to the bottom of the 6th with Great Bend Batcat Baseball. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tied up at 4. Andrew Yee, J.J. Fontana, Joey Marker coming up for the Batcats. Karsten Wall at a 1-2-3 inning in the 5th on the hill. Yee has walked twice and scored once. Hot shot. Easy hop there for Plummer. Over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. And the Batcats still just with the 2 hits. 1 hit in the 1st, 1 hit in the 4th. Your batters, J.J. Fontana, he was hit by a pitch in the 1st, and he fouled out to 3rd in the 4th inning. He will take strike 1. Foul out. He showed bunt, pulled the bat back, and then just a little bit behind it. He takes showing bunt, takes ball 1 on a breaking pitch inside. One, 1. Stays low. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. If you're Fontana, thinking about a bunt, you certainly want to drag it. Bowie is out almost to the grass down at first. And Wall is inside of the grass. And that's just what he does, but the pitcher Wall gets there too quickly, and it'll be out number 2. Bring up Joey Marker. He struck out in the 1st, reached on an air, scored a run in the 4th. Batcats trying to avoid back-to-back innings and going down in order. Breaking pitch will end up at the backstop. And fastball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss on a fastball down and away. It's 2-1. And a pop-up out on the grass from a second base. Plummer makes the catch. For the second straight inning, the Batcats go down in order. And we'll head on to the 7th, tied at 4. The Islanders and the Batcats. You're watching Great Bend Batcat Baseball. We're in the top of the 7th. 4-4 tie. It's the 9-1 and 2 hitters for the Islanders. Caden Beavers, Aiden Oviatt, and Owen Schmidt. And Tyler Stuhlsatz. First pitch fouled back. Beavers struck out in the 3rd. RBI single, run scored in the 5th inning. And came inside, pulled foul for strike 2. You look at the scoreboard. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Islanders. 4 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Batcats. And breaking pitch, a called strike 3. First strikeout for Tyler Stuhlsatz, and back to the top of the lineup. And Hayden Oviatt, he is 0 for 2, had a walk and a run scored in the 5th inning. Chopper foul in the batter's box for strike 1. Kingman, 4 of 5 hits coming in that 4-run 5th inning. They had 1 hit in the 4th inning. And off speed, bounces out in front of the plate. Now the 1-1 offering. Breaking pitch pops him up. Looks like Kyle Walker will settle underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 2. And brings to the plate Owen Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 2. He has walked and has an RBI single. And now again, head coach Toby Muntz complaining to something to the home plate umpire. And that's twice. I don't know what it was about. First pitch grounded to Kyle Walker. And he just keeping a foot on. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Islanders. And that'll send us to the 7th inning stretch here at Al Burns Memorial Field in Great Bend. The Batcats 4, the Islanders 4. Again, still no guesses on tonight's trivia. Again, my cell phone for your answer is 620-897-7060. This is the 4th season of his existence for the Kingman Islanders. But where did the team originate, and what was the team name prior to moving to Kingman and starting play in 2022? So a good trivia question tonight. And we'll take a quick break and see if the Batcats can get the bats going. We're watching Great Bend Batcat baseball. Bottom of the 7th, 4-4 tie. The Batcats will send up Logan Rinkin, Carson Umphris, and Peanut Brazel. Rinkin has grounded to short and popped out to short. That'll be his first at-bat against Karsten Wall. Rinkin takes high ball 1. Wall has faced 6 and retired 6. Since taking over in the 5th. And low ball 2 to Rinkin. Rinkin rips one towards right center field. It'll get in the gap. Rinkin on his way to second with a leadoff double. So 2 of the 3 hits for the Batcats tonight have been doubles. And that extra base hit sponsored by Office Products Incorporated. And get your go-ahead run in scoring position to start the inning. Or Carson Umphris, who is 1 for 2, struck out in the second. Big 2-run double and run scored in the 4th. He sent that to almost straightaway center. Tries to put a bunt down and fouls it off. So the corner is in tight. Umphris again, and he'll take strike 2 on a breaking pitch, which will take the sacrifice out of the equation. Down the right field line, but this one slices foul. Again, can you get something, get one through, get one on the ground, get the runner to third? Another 2-strike pitch fouled off by Umphris. So it stays a 2-strike count. Slow roller up the middle, and it's cut by the second baseman. And a good throw. All right, Plummer, you got the runner moved over. And one down for Peanut Brazel. Infield will stay back. Well, or are they? They will not. So that changes your strategy as far as you're at bat here for Brazel, who is 0 for 2. So he'll take outside ball 1. Now you look to get something in the air. Brazel, one trip on the base pass. He walked and scored a run in the first inning. And that should get it done. It's well hit to center field. This may be extra bases. Oh, a nice over-the-shoulder catch by Oviatt. It's 5-4 Batcats as Brazel will get Logan Rinken home. Run scored is sponsored by Coldwell Banker. Brazel almost a double there, but it does put the Batcats back on top. 5-4. Great situational hitting there by Brazel. Drove one in the air. Made sure at the worst he got the run home. And now Kyle Walker has 3 ground outs all to the right side. Takes outside ball 1. He's grounded to short twice and first once. And breaking pitch down and into Walker. 2 balls, no strikes. And maybe history can repeat itself in that 8-1 victory. Batcats got 6 runs in the 8th inning, and there's a single to center. Walker off the end of the bat got it just over. Outstretched arms of the second baseman, Plummer. And that will bring up Deacon Pomeroy. He is 0 for 3, had an RBI ground in the first. Since then, he has struck out twice. And first pitch swinging, and Andrew Yee just barely able to get out of the way. Walker leads away from first. And slider outside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. And Pomeroy, a low fastball fouled back. It's 1-2. So the 2 hits in the inning, the first hit since the 4th inning. One-two pitch. Yeah, fastball swing and a miss. And that will be the inning. The Batcats will get a run home on a pair of hits and strand 1. So we'll head to the 8th. It's now Great Bend 5, Kingman 4. And this is Great Bend Batcat Baseball. Top of the 8th inning, the middle of the lineup coming up for the Islanders as the Batcats have a 5-4 advantage. Garen Plummer, Corey Reese, Carter Helm coming up for the Islanders. And get you a score update here in a moment as well. Top of the 6th in Newton. Hutch and Newton tied at 3. As Plummer is 1 for 2. And he'll pull one foul for strike 1. Almost got his head coach on the way by. Plummer has struck out, single, and has a sacrifice fly for an RBI. And breaking pitch just misses. I'm not sure where, either in or down. There's one lifted to left, and Brazel went back first, and then that was a mistake. It falls in front of him. Just misread it off the bat, and Plummer's got his second hit. The tying run aboard to start the inning. That is hit number 6 for the Islanders. And brings up Corey Reese, who is 0 for 3. And line drive into center field. And the Islanders in business. First and second, nobody down to start the top of the 8th. Brings to the plate Carter Helm. Helm is 0 for 2. He's bounced to short, struck out, and walked. Breaking pitch fouled back by Helm for strike 1. That moves Mac Bowie to the on-deck circle. One strike pitch popped up. Will it stay fair? It will not. And it's 0-2. Landed right near the concession stand. The kids scrambling for the baseball. Sponsored by Jimlo Glass. And a 50-cent token for the kids at the concession stand. And that's going to load the bases as you hit him on an 0-2 pitch. And now in all sorts of trouble are the Batcats. Bases loaded, nobody down for Mac Bowie is 1 for 3. Had a solo homer back in the 5th inning. He just got the lead back in the bottom of the 7th. And breaking pitch, strike 1. I don't know if that was a called strike or they say he went around. And breaking pitch down in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Karsten Wall will bat next. And the 1-1 got it in on the fist, fouled out of play. And Wall and Parks to follow. A tenuous 5-4 advantage. And a swing and a miss. That's a big first out of the inning. And second strikeout for Tyler Stuhlsatz. And that'll bring up Karsten Wall. Well, it is looking for his first hit. And he shows bunt. Stuhlsatz will go to the plate for the force out. Barehanded it. Great play by Tyler Stuhlsatz. Grabbed it with the bare hand as he was falling towards the first base line and got it to Fontana for the force out at the plate. And now bases are loaded with 2 away for Landon Parks, who is 1 for 3 and a single and a run scored in the 5th. And breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Stuhlsatz misses high and away. It's 1-1. And the inning started with back-to-back singles, then a hit by a pitch. 1-1. Oh, I think that deflected off of Stuhlsatz and then was caught by Kyle Walker, the shortstop, off the glove. So that's actually going to go as a flyout, 1-6. And somehow Stuhlsatz gets out of a bases loaded, nobody down jam and will strand 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Batcats 5, the Islanders 4. You're watching Great Bend Batcat Baseball. Bottom of the 8th inning. 5-4 Batcats. Again, the bases were loaded for the Islanders. Nobody down. You get Bowie on strikes. Wall tries a squeeze play. Stuhlsatz barehands it, gets it to the plate for the force out at home. And then Parks hits a liner. It deflects off of the glove of Tyler Stuhlsatz and then caught in the air by the shortstop Kyle Walker to put a goose egg up in the bottom of the 7th for the Islanders when it looked like they might take the lead. So now you're looking to get at least an insurance run here in the bottom of the 8th. Elias Leone, Andrew Yee, J.J. Fontana. Leone is 1 for 3, had a first inning single since then he struck out and grounded out to first. And he takes down and away ball 1. Of course, he and Peanut Brazel from Temple College. Line drive. Oh, and off the end of the bat. Backhanded and a throw to first by Plummer for out number 1. That looked a lot better off the bat than it ended up being. And brings to the plate Andrew Yee. Yee, a pair of walks, and he's grounded to second. So 0 for 1, 1 run scored. Lights on here at Al Burns Memorial on a very muggy evening. This fastball is outside ball 1. Fastball brought in for strike 1. It's 1-1. Still no guesses on our trivia question as well. Breaking pitch. That's off the end of the bat. This may work. Oh, an over the shoulder catch by the second baseman, Aaron Plummer. I thought that one for sure was going to fall in, and Plummer said, not this time. And there's two away for J.J. Fontana, who's 0 for 2. He was on base back in the first inning after getting hit by a pitch. And fastball called strike one. Not sure how that one didn't hit him. Breeze right by the kneecap ankle area. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is fouled out of play, left side, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a big thank you to Advanced Therapy and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider for the Great Bend Backcats. Grounder into right field for J.J. Fontana. And for the Backcats, that is their 5th hit.
The second baseman, number 13, Joey Marker.
And we'll bring to the plate Joey Marker. Marker 0 for 3. He reached on an air, scored a run in the 4th. And fastball missing low for ball 1. Backcats lead at 5-4, bottom of the 8th. Fontana moving in a throw, and the tag is down. He is out. Got a little bit of a late jump and a good throw. Carter Helm retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. So we'll go to the 9th, 5-4 Backcats leading the Islanders. Bottom of the 7th in Newton. The Rebels 3, the Monarchs 3. Again, our trivia question tonight. It's the 4th year of existence for the Islanders, but it is their 2nd location of playing. Where did the team originate? What was the team's name prior to moving to Kingman and starting play in 2022? They were actually a 2nd team in Cheney during the COVID summer, and the Sunflower Collegiate League did play ball that summer. And Cheney formed another team. They played there in 2020 and 2021. They were called the Cheney Sunflower Seeds. How about that name? And now the Kingman Islanders. So Tyler Stuhlsatz try to come on and pitch his 4th inning. And he'll pitch to the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Caden Beavers, Hayden Oviatt, and Owen Schmidt. That is who is due up. And it's the Islanders' goal to try to get 1 and force the 9th. Beaver is 1 for 3, had an RBI single and a run scored in the 5th. And breaking pitch, a little chopper foul for strike 1. Yeah, the home plate umpire. Lights are on out in left field. And all those automatic headlights you pull in, they stay on for a while. They're trying to get them off.
Turn the switch on.
You know, if they're automatic, starting it's not going to do any good either. They'll stay on.
There you go. That'll do it.
I think they're going to either leave or they're just going to turn it around. Now the 1 strike pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Clements went the first 5 tonight, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. And Stulsatz has been the pitcher since then. And is sprayed out of play right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that great curveball, swing and a miss. And that is the 3rd strikeout for Tyler Stulsatz. And brings the Islanders to the top of their lineup, and Hayden Oviatt, who is 0 for 3. He walked in, scored a run in the 5th. And swing and a miss. Stulsatz has given up a couple of hits. Both of them came in the 8th inning. Breaking pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And somehow Stulsatz got out of that inning with no damage. Single, hit by a pitch. And he was able to not allow a run in. Oh, the 1-1 outside to Oviatt. 2 balls, 1 strike. And there's your base runner, maybe a line drive, and Umphris drops it. And a tying run into scoring position. And it'll be scored as a double. And the tying run in scoring position, 1 down for Owen Schmidt. And this could be trouble in the left field line. It is fair, and we are tied. On back-to-back doubles for the Islanders. It's a 5-5 game, and the go-ahead run in scoring position. And a 2nd run batted in by Owen Schmidt. That'll bring a trip to the mound. On that previous play, it looked like Umphris just mistimed his jump out in center field. Oh, it's Garen Plummer, who's got a pair of hits and a sacrifice fly for an RBI. And it looks like we'll have an Eagle radio call to the bullpen. It's going to be Jacob Field to come in for Tyler Stulsatz. So Stulsatz ends up going 3 1/3. Struck out 3, walked 1, and now he's given up 4 hits. And the runner at second, his responsibility. Field has thrown 8 2/3 this summer, giving up 9 runs on 7 hits. He has walked 12 and struck out 9. With the game in the balance. Here in the top of the 9th, we're tied up at 5.
Still got an appetite? Pizzas are available at the first base concession, half price.
Again, the Batcats at Newton tomorrow. They're back here on Saturday against the Rebels. Again, a special 6 o'clock start on Saturday for Club 1 Fitness Night. Hot dogs all evening long. And Garen Plummer, Corey Reese coming up with the go-ahead run at second. Plummer's got a pair of singles and, again, a sac fly RBI. He's probably the MVP for the Islanders. He's made several fantastic plays in the field. Out at second base.
Second baseman, number 15, Aaron Plummer.
Plummer listed as a utility player. He's from Wichita, plays at Tabor College. So back ready for play. Field's first pitch. Swing and a miss. Plummer, it's 0-1. Some clouds around, nothing threatening in the area. Just a light breeze is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Very humid air this evening with all the rain around the last week or two. And they'll try a pickoff attempt and almost into center field. Wow, that was almost a disaster. Tell you, if Walker is 5'11" instead of 6'1", that runner's probably at third base. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Corey Reese will bat next. And trying to slap it to right field. Good defensive hitting there by Plummer. It stays 1-2. And it's the first inning outside of the 5th the Islanders have scored in. They got their first 4 runs in the 5th inning. They got a good lead and off speed, a swing and a miss. Big out number 2 of the inning. Field records his first strikeouts. It'll bring up the right fielder Corey Reese. 1 for 4, had an 8th inning single.
Swing out field, how about another one, Ken?
Good pitch, swing and a miss. Right now, really nice movement from Field. That one dove down and away from Reese. One strike offering. Popped up, they'll get out of play, left side. And it's 0-2.
Finish it.
High 5 tie, top of the 9th. Islanders a runner at second and Owen Schmidt. Two strike pitch. Ground ball to first. High hop. Yee takes it himself. That will retire the side, but the Islanders will force the bottom of the ninth to get a run on a pair of doubles. And strand one. So we head to the bottom of the ninth. Islanders 5, Batcats 5, and we're back for the bottom of the ninth after this break. Bottom of the ninth inning. Batcats send up the bottom third of the lineup. Joey Marker, Logan Rankin, Carson Umphris, and a fifth inning of work will begin for Karsten Wall. Again, I saw no stats for him. So we're under the impression it's his first action on the mound, and he has pitched well. Young man from Barton County Community College. Marker, a chopper foul in the batter's box for strike one. And he was in the box in the eighth inning, and Fontana was caught stealing second. And he's in search of his first hit tonight. Scored a run after reaching on an error in the fourth. Slider well outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line shot up the middle, and this time Plummer can't make a magic play, and the winning run aboard to start the inning. First hit for Marker this evening. I'm going to bring to the plate Logan Rankin. Rankin 1 for 3. He had a right center field double in the seventh and came around to score. And low, it trickled away from Helm, but not far enough. Marker thought about it. Probably good decision. Well, you would love to advance the runner without giving up an out. One 0. Well inside, almost clipped Rankin. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Time for a very patient at-bat here for the Batcats. Rankin singles into right. And stopping at second is Marker. So that gets the winning run into scoring position, and it'll bring a trip to the mound for Carson Umphris bats. So now you got strategy for both sides here. How do you pitch to Umphris, and do you have him trying to put down a bunt? Umphris is 1 for 3 on the game at a big 2-run double in the fourth. So that's exactly talking to strategy, and moves Peanut Brazel to the on-deck circle. Also, bottom of the eighth in Newton, the Rebels 4, the Monarchs 3. where the Batcats will be tomorrow night is in Newton, and then the Rebels here on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Harston Wall will stay on. So the corners, Bowie on the edge of the grass at first, and so is Wall at third. Memphis going to swing away and fouls it out of play. So 1 strike count. There's the bunt, and it's a good one. Charging from third, and did they get him? They did, just barely. Nice sacrifice. 1 down, and now it's Peanut Brazel to the plate. If you're Brazel, you want to do exactly what you did in the 7th inning. With 1 down and a runner at third, you drove one to deep center for the sac fly. You would love one here, but he's not going to get a chance as they will walk him intentionally. And that's what you should do in this situation. You set up the double play ball. That's a 2nd walk tonight for Brazel. And now it'll be Kyle Walker. And it looks like you'll see a different pitcher as well, as this is the 2nd trip to the mound. So Wall will have to come out. So Wall goes 4 1/3. Struck out 2 and walked 1. And Wall gave up. Let me double check here. 5 hits. Oh, isn't that the 2nd trip to the mound? I thought you had to come out.
Bases are full of Batcats for the shortstop, number 2.
So they're going to allow Wall to stay in. I'm shocked. Kyle Walker 1 for 4 with a 7th inning single. And again, same situation. You want to get this in the air. And fastball outside, ball 1. 5-5 tie. Bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, 1 down. Some darker skies off straightaway center. Beautiful here in Great Bend. That was sprayed. Oh, right into the dugout. Did that get somebody? Might have got the cooler over there. So we'll get a new baseball out there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield and outfield are both in. You have to in this situation. 1-1 delivery, fouled back. And it's 1-2. And just see if Wall continues to challenge or if he'll come in here with a breaking pitch. Wow. Just barely outside. I think I'm like the Kingman fans. I thought that might have been strike 3. Instead, it goes to a 2-2 count. And it's also, that one definitely was outside, and the count is full. I think the last pitch was closer than that one. Now there's one down. So here comes your pitch of the game to Walker. And he flies it to center field. And that's going to end it over the head of Oviatt. And it's a walk-off single for Kyle Walker. And now what is Kingman out of the dugout about? And why would that not count? Oviatt did not catch it. I have no idea. This is the third time tonight. I have no idea what this discussion is about. That's a walk-off single and a win for the Batcats. I don't know how. Yeah. And it's official. Your Batcats win it on a walk-off single here in the ninth from Kyle Walker to beat the Kingman Islanders 6-5 tonight and improve their record to 11-7 overall, 10-5 in the Jayhawk. Well, what a back and a forth game. And the Batcats win it in the ninth, 6-5. So I will take a break here, add up your final numbers. Stay tuned. We'll have your Club One Fitness Player of the Game and your final numbers as you've been watching Great Bend Batcat Baseball. Welcome back to Al Burns Memorial Field here in Great Bend. A walk-off tonight for the Batcats in the bottom of the ninth. Kyle Walker with one down and the bases loaded singles to deep center, bringing in the game-winning run in Joey Marker as the Batcats 6 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, 4 left. Tyler Clements went 5, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits, 4 strikeouts and 2 walks. Tyler Stuhlsatz 3 1/3, 1 run on 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts and 2/3 for Jacob Field. No runs, no hits, 1 strikeout. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, 8 left for the Islanders. 4 innings for Owen Schmidt, 4 runs on 2 hits. He hit 1, he walked 3, he struck out 5, and 4 1/3 for Karsten Wall. He gave up 2 runs on 6 hits. He struck out 2, he walked 1. So back and forth, the Islanders got 4 in the 5th and 1 in the 9th. Tonight, the Batcats got 1 in the 1st, 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 7th, and 1 in the 9th to win it over the Islanders, as we'll have our Club One Fitness Player of the Game coming up. And this will be no surprise with the way things broke down this evening. It's going to be Kyle Walker. as he'll make his way up here. Our first chance to visit with Kyle. First, congratulations on the win, Kyle. It was a back and forth game all night and just kind of persevered tonight for the win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just try to stay in there and see as long as we can go there.
So take us, let's kind of go backwards, or from the end back to the beginning of the game. So take us through that last at bat. You knew with the situation they were going to pull the infield and the outfield in. What were you looking at throughout that at bat, trying to get something to the outfield?
Yeah, I was just trying to get something elevated, something I can handle, get to the outfield, just get in there. Yeah, for sure.
And how did he pitch you in that at bat? And how did he set you up for that 3-2 pitch?
He was mostly going oppo and high with me, so I was just trying to look for something I can hit just in the zone.
And where was that last one? It looked like it was maybe about knee high over the middle of the plate.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where it was for sure.
So you're 2 for 4 on the night. You had a 7th inning single and then one there in the 9th. How are you feeling about your summer so far as at the plate?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Definitely here. Starting towards the end. During the beginning, start was a little shaky, but starting to come around and can't complain at all. So.
And it seemed like last summer you had a slow start.
Yep.
Then you came on in the last half, and boy, did that carry over. I got to watch you play at Region 6 this year. How much good did that last half of the summer do for you leading into Barton spring ball?
Oh, it definitely did a lot for me. It got me used to the pitches and pitching. Just everything's a different ball game coming from high school to college, and you just got to kind of grow up and adapt to it. And the summer kind of helped me do all that and just get me going into JUCO season for sure.
How much fun is it to have kind of a high school rival in Deacon Pomeroy? I know you guys went to rival high schools there in Topeka. How fun is it to have him on the team this summer?
Oh, it's really fun. I mess with him all the time. I've been growing up playing baseball with him, so we mess with each other all the time. We're staying in the same host family, so it's awesome.
Yeah, what about this guy over here keeping the scorebook for us? Neil hosting you guys. What about him? Tell us about him a little bit.
Oh, he's great. He loves it. I love it. He's awesome.
He speaks highly of both you and Deacon. How do you feel like the team right now? You got that big win against Dodge last night. Kind of a screwy week with the rainouts now. You play 4 nights in a row, and you get the Rebels on the road and then here. What do you think about the next couple of games?
I think if we just go in and just keep attacking like the way we should and just energize, we'll be fine. We got a good team, so don't really got to worry about much, I don't feel like.
All right. Well, how about your pitching, especially your relief pitching tonight? Stuhlsatz just gave up 1 run, and then Jacob Field got 2 big outs there in the 9th as well.
Yes, sir. They did really good. They locked down for us for sure, kept us in the ball game.
So, Kyle, we'll let you go enjoy this one, and hopefully we'll get to do this again this summer, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Kyle. And Kyle Walker, our Club One Fitness player of the game. He's 2 for 4. He's got the walk-off single to win it here tonight in the 9th inning. So the Batcats now are 11-7, 10-5. Let's check in on the one other game tonight. Is everybody chasing the Monarchs? Well, how about this? They're in the top of the 9th in Newton. The Rebels 5, the Monarchs 3. Monarchs have 1 down and a runner at first right now, as everybody again looking up, trying to chase down the Hutch Monarchs here in the Jayhawk. So again, 2 more games in a row. The Batcats on the road tomorrow, 7 o'clock start at Newton. I believe they also have a stream you can watch, and then we will be back here on Saturday night for a 6 o'clock. Make that change. It's a 6 o'clock start on a Saturday, June 28th. Club One Fitness Night, $1 hot dogs all evening long, and the Batcats will challenge the Newton Rebels. Again, good crowd on hand on a muggy evening. Let the Batcats walk it off here in the 9th on the Kyle Walker RBI single to defeat the Kingman Islanders 6-5. So again, join us back here, and hopefully we'll be able to work out our little technical issues. We didn't have them during the game, but boy, trying to get a game started the last couple times, I don't know. We'll try to do some troubleshooting on that. And join us just before 6 on Saturday for the Rebels and the Batcats. But for tonight here at Al Burns Memorial Field in Great Bend, saying goodnight. This is Scott Hogan. God bless. We'll see you Saturday.